What's going on, everybody on YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we are unboxing the September Video Games Monthly box. So what exactly is Video Games Monthly? Well, this is a monthly subscription service that will send you retro video games at the beginning of every single month. So basically, they have a website that you can go on and sign up for the service, videogamesmonthly.com. They have a section on their website where you can enter in all the games that you have so you don't receive duplicates. You can also select what systems you want games for. They have systems ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to stuff like PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii U. So basically, I get the 10 game box. So that's one of the great things about this service. They are a tier service. So there's basically a price point out there for everybody. You can get 3 games a month, 4 games a month, 5 games a month, and then 10 games a month. The 10 game box costs $79.99 if I remember correctly. I'll put all the pricing info here in the video so you guys can take a look at that. So yeah, I'm guessing you guys have watched my unboxings before Video Games Monthly, but this is my favorite day of the month. I absolutely love this service. It's my favorite box every single month, and I look forward to this. But yeah, so I guess without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's cut this open. Let's see what we got in the September Video Games Monthly box. So we'll get our trusty box cutter here. Remember, always cut away from you for safety. So once you pull the box out of the bubble mailer, you're going to see your boy Floyd right there on the top of the box. VideoGamesMonthly.com, where you can go to sign up for the service. On the front of the box, you got "Play the past into the future," which is their catchphrase. And I love to see it, guys. We have a huge bulge in this box this month. It's not always a perfect indication, but whenever you see those big bulges, it usually means there's some good stuff in the box. So yeah, super excited about that. So let's go ahead and let's open this up. I'll try to show you guys the games first like usual. I try to at least. First, let's go ahead and let's take care of the cards that come every single month. So first up, we have basically like a flyer for a limited run type game for the Nintendo Switch. I've actually seen this one like advertised on Facebook and different things like that. But we have Super Blood Hockey. And I guess this is coming from Premium Edition Games. So yeah, that's a pretty cool flyer there. You know, this is a game I might be interested in. I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but maybe I will. You know, for $40, that's not too bad. Alright, so next up we have our typical card. This is basically like your thank you card, and this also tells you to update your library. Because if you don't update your library, you will get duplicates. Next up, we have a 1-up. So that's always a great sign. I haven't gotten a 1-up in a few boxes, so this is pretty exciting. So instead of 10 games, I should have 11 games in this box. Alright, so next up we have our trinket this month, which is basically like a microfiber cloth. I mean, you can use these for cleaning your screens on your phone or video game systems. You can clean your glasses with these things. They come in handy, so this is definitely a cool little trinket to get. Usually we have the little like business card, but I don't see that yet. But if we find it later, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So now to the games. So first up out of the box, we have a Nintendo 64 games. I'll show you guys the game first. Alright, so what do we got here? We have Top Gear Rally 2. So that is really, really cool. I'm a really big fan of rally racing games in general. I have Top Gear Rally, and I think I have another one for the Nintendo 64 as well. So this might complete that little like subset for the Nintendo 64 for me. But I'm always happy to get some Nintendo 64 games. I am over 200 Nintendo 64 games now, so they're definitely probably having a little bit of trouble finding ones to send me. But yeah, definitely a good way to start. We got Top Gear Rally 2 on the Nintendo 64. And these are, like I said, if you guys haven't played these are really, really fun. So give them a try and see how you like them. Alright, so next up, it feels like we have a Super Nintendo game. I'll show you guys first. Alright, so what do we got here? We have Beavis and Butthead for the Super Nintendo. So I have this for the Sega Genesis. I've never played the Super Nintendo version of this game. I love it for the Sega Genesis. Back when I was a kid, it was kind of difficult to figure out exactly what you were supposed to do, but when you did figure it out, it was very, very satisfying. The game has seen its better days, but the label's decent. You can read the spine and everything like that. That's all that really matters to me. But super cool to get this. Excited to see what the difference is between this and the Genesis game. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead on Super Nintendo. Definitely a cool one to get. Alright, so next up feels like we've got another Super Nintendo game. Alright, so we have Goof Troop on Super Nintendo. Goof Troop is basically one of those really cool Disney games from the 16-bit generation of systems. If I remember correctly, this plays a lot like a puzzle game. I could be completely wrong with that. Let me know down in the comments if I am. But I know this is a very fun game, and a lot of people love this. I haven't spent a lot of time with it, so I'm definitely excited to put this in and put some more time into the game. But yeah, Goof Troop on Super Nintendo. Alright, so next up feels like we've got another Nintendo 64 game. So I'll show you guys first. Alright, so for Nintendo 64 we have FIFA Soccer 64. So, it's a soccer game. There's not going to be a whole lot to say about this title, but since I am going for a set of Nintendo 64 games, I need it. So I'm happy to get it. At least this way I don't have to search for the game. So yeah, FIFA Soccer 64 for the Nintendo 64. Who knows, it might be one of the best soccer games I've ever played. I have no idea. Alright, so what else do we got in here? Feels like we got some GameCube games, so I'll show you guys the first one in the box. Alright, so for the GameCube we have DreamWorks Over the Hedge. So I know nothing about this game. I do remember this movie when it came out. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but still pretty cool to get it. I'm happy to add any GameCube games to the collection. I'm setting at like 250, 260 GameCube games. So definitely cool to get this one and check it off the list. And who knows, it could be a lot of fun. Some of these are really good games. So open it up. This did come in a legitimate GameCube case, but no manual. But still, I mean, it's always good to get a legitimate GameCube case and the artwork, so that's always a positive. So yeah, Over the Hedge on the GameCube. Alright, next up we have another GameCube game. Show you guys. Alright, so for the GameCube we have Gun. So yeah, I'm guessing this is like a first-person shooter. I'm not exactly sure. First-person shooters aren't really my favorite games. This one looks like it might be like a Wild West game, so that could be kind of cool. I can't really tell if this is like third-person or first-person. But, nonetheless, still happy to get this. Unfortunately, this is in a generic case. And, of course, no manual or whatnot, but you got the game in there. So, game and artwork, that's always a good thing. And I'm happy to get this and add it to the collection. Alright, so I think we are down to handheld systems, guys. So all these games should be Game Boy because that's basically the only system that I have checked off for handhelds. So first up for the Game Boy, show you guys first. Alright, so we have Romstar's World Bowling. So, it's a bowling game. I must admit, though, I find a lot of video game bowling games a lot of fun. So I'm excited to put this one in and see how I like it. Don't have it, so happy to check it off the list. Alright, so next up. Alright, so we have, what the heck? The Rescue of Princess Blobette. A Boy and His Blob. So is this like in that same universe as A Boy and His Blob? Is this like a sequel? I honestly have no idea, but pretty cool. David Crane's The Rescue of Princess Blobette. So I don't know anything about this. If you guys have played this or know anything about this, let me know down in the comments, because it could be a few days before I get a chance to play these games. But I am definitely excited to check this one out and see what it is. So yeah, really, really cool Game Boy game to add to the collection. I really liked A Boy and His Blob back on the NES, and I actually enjoyed the Wii game a little bit too, to be honest with you. Alright, so next up for the Game Boy. Alright, so we have WWF Superstars 2. Which is kind of a little bit disappointing because I know I just got this game in my Retro Game Treasure box. Unfortunately, the Retro Game Treasure box comes at the end of the month, so I would have not entered this game in fast enough for them not to send it to me, basically. So, I mean, that's kind of, that's kind of like the, I don't know, the risk you take by getting both of these boxes. But nonetheless, still happy to get it. I could use this as trade bait or sell it. But yeah, WWF Superstars 2 on the Game Boy. And I must say, this is a fun Game Boy wrestling game. I actually really like it a lot. Alright, so next up. Alright, so we have, what is this? Hanky Alien? You know, I don't know what this is. I'm not even exactly sure if I said that right. Hanky Alien? You know, I don't know anything about this game. If you guys know anything about this, please let me know down in the comments, because this is definitely a little bit strange. Even the cover art looks really weird. So yeah, don't know anything about this? Take a good look at it. Let me know if you know anything about this game. This is definitely one I'm excited to try out, though, because I have no clue. Hanky Alien. I'm guessing that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Alright, so I think we are down to the final game, guys. I guess all good things must come to an end at some point in time. So let's see how we end this box. So for the original Game Boy, we have... Speedy Gonzales on the original Game Boy. So, I don't know anything about the Game Boy version of this game, but this is actually a really, really fun game on the Super Nintendo. I've had a lot of fun trying it out and playing it. It's like a 2D platformer on the Super Nintendo. So I'm guessing this is a 2D platformer as well, but I'm not exactly sure. But still, very happy to add it. And, you know, this is a good way to end the box, because I love platformers, and that's what I'm guessing this is. So yeah, for the original Game Boy, we have Speedy Gonzales. Alright, so super cool. So let's check the box and let's make sure that is it. Yeah, nothing else in the box. And you know, here at the end of the video, I'm remembering that I did not tell you guys what systems I can receive games for, so I'll tell you right now, even though it's a little late for that. But I can get games for the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, and the Game Boy. So basically, I got some of those games for every system, so that's pretty fun. In the near future, I might try to switch this up a little bit, because I've been getting games for these systems for a long time, so it would be nice to try some other systems out and see what I can get. But yeah, guys, you know, what do I think about this box? I actually really enjoyed this box a lot. I got some stuff that I'm really excited to try out. I got some filler stuff, but that's okay because I'm going for these complete sets casually. But yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. Very happy with this service, just like usual. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. Did you think this stuff was worth about $80? What was your favorite game that they sent me? And also, here at the end of the video, I'll try to the same value that we paid out. So yeah, I love this box. Let me know what you thought. And guys, I think I'm going to end the video. But first, I want to say thank you so much for watching this episode of GBA. If you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. If you guys know anybody out there who might like this kind of content, please share the video. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. But guys, I think I'm going to go open up some boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.